Am I the asshole for not respecting fancy soap policy in our bathroom and accidentally starting a soap-based arms race? So my wife, 30F, bought this absurdly expensive soap from some little shop. It came in a tiny frosted glass bottle wrapped in twine, with ridiculous branding like hints of pine, regret, and artisanal disappointment or something like that. She placed it on the bathroom counter and told me this is for guests. We don't have guests. Ever. Okay, maybe once every 2 months. I told her that, but apparently the idea of a guest potentially seeing that we use commoner soap is too horrifying to bear. So the fancy soap was enshrined like the Mona Lisa, untouched. Fast forward. I run out of my regular cheapo soap, which came in a cracked plastic bottle with a pump that wheezed like a dying guinea pig. So, in a moment of desperation and dirty hands, I dared to touch the Holy Grail. Was halfway through using a single pump of the fancy soap when she walked in looking at me as if I was defiling the sacred artifact or microwaving the Fabergé egg. She said I was wasting it and that it's not for everyday hands. I was pissed. Then I did the unthinkable. I went out and bought my own fancy soap. $30. Grapefruit and cedar, smells like if a lumberjack went to therapy. I put it proudly on my side of the sink. I declared that this is my new soap and only I have a right to use it. Suddenly, it's Cold War soap edition. That evening I saw over her shoulder she was searching more soap bottles on Etsy, like she wanted revenge. At this point, I now want to invite some guests over to make sure they use my fancy soap and not her ha-ha. Now she's mad I'm mocking her and says I'm turning cleanliness into a competition. I told her she started the soap caste system. I just refused to be born into the lower class. She hasn't spoken to me in 2 days, but I smell amazing. Tell me, am I the asshole?